All right, all right, all right. Reporting live from the mobile office. Okay. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? New people, old faces, vets, and anywhere in between. Welcome to tonight's standard Novae Money Training Call. No, Millionaire Money Novae Money Training Call. And this call is designed to give you skill set and mindset tips to build your Novae Money business and take it to the next level. This call is co-hosted by myself. For y'all that don't know me, my name is Coach Tony Bowens. I also coach Jamal Flono and Miss Sophia Lightborn. So we're the top 3 producers in Novae Money, and we're here to help you become a top producer as well. And so you guys gonna hear from me on the back end, but I'm gonna step out of the way. First, coming to you live all the way from the Bahamas by way of Miami. This lady's always about winning. She talks about the winning mindset. She's really great at capturing and recreating content and putting it online. She's really just an awesome person, man. A lot of good people do well in this industry. And she does well because she's really just an awesome person, fun to be around, and infectious leader. And so I know she's gonna have some nuggets for you. Make sure you have your pen and paper ready. Miss Sophia Lightborn, you on with us?
I am here, sir. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear. They are yours.
Thank you so much, Coach Bowens, man. Got to give it back to Coach Bowens. It's just, I'm humbled to be able to, host these calls with people of, him and Coach Flono's caliber, people who are, committed to servanthood and committing to helping each and every one of us really grow our businesses. So Coach Bowens, I got to give it back to him, a retired economics teacher, man. And he came in this industry and just blew it out the water, right? And he's a testimony that, if he can do it, anyone can do it, because he came with no experience except a willingness and the desire to learn and be better than his best. But tonight I'm just going to talk to a little bit, about a word that we hear thrown around all the time, right? But when was the last time you really sat down and asked yourself a few questions about it? And that word, guys, is commitment. Okay, commitment. So I want you to write that down on your sheet of paper, circle it, highlight it, write it big. Don't write it small, write it big, okay? Commitment. And I want you to ask yourself, okay, how committed are you to your business? How committed are you to your business? Okay, I want you to figure it out on a scale of 1 to 10. Take a second right now and be 100% honest with yourself. No one can see this, only you, okay? Ask yourself on a scale of 1 to 10, how committed are you to your business? Be real. If it's a 1, if it's a 2, write it down, okay? Because you can only improve. If it's an 8, if it's a 9, write it down, because the goal is to get to a 10, right? But if you are looking at that, you're asking yourself that question right now, and you are below a 5, if you're below a 7, right? I want you to really think about some things that's stopping you from really committing to your business. Okay, is it your job? Is it your kids? Is it your lack of time? But think about it, y'all. Those same things should be the things that's going to motivate you and drive you to commit to your business, because you want to, give your kids the life that you dream for them. You want to be able to get to a place where you have the luxury of time, right? You want to be in a place where you could walk away and say bye to that job. So the same things that are probably the things hindering you from committing to your business need to be the things to push you to go all in your business. Okay, so I want you to really think about that. How committed are you to your business? And here's what commitment means, guys. Commitment is doing what you said you would do long after the feeling has passed when you said it. I'll repeat that. Commitment is doing what you said you would do even after the feeling has passed when you first said it, right? Think about it. Not only in our businesses, guys, in our lives, right? I'll use myself as an example because I like to stay transparent. I always say, listen, I'm going to go work out, right? Then 2 days later, I don't feel like working out. But commitment is doing it even when I don't feel like it. Commitment to your business, guys, is picking up the phone and making those 2 phone calls even when you don't want to. Okay? Commitment is getting on these training calls when you don't want to. That's commitment, guys. And commitment, remember that, you might want to write this down. Commitment is not convenient. Commitment is not convenient. If you've ever been in a relationship before, some of you guys on the line may be married. Y'all are in the ultimate commitment. Let me ask you a question. Is marriage easy? Is that relationship easy? No, it's hard, but it's worth it, right? Because when you are in that marriage 40 years down the line, and you can say, listen, I thugged it out, right? I stuck it through. I committed to my partner and I made it happen. It's all worth it. So it's the same exact thing in your business, guys. Not every time you get involved, or you wake up, you're going to feel like fired up to go work your business. But if you make a commitment to it, you've got to do it anyway. Okay? So I want you to think about these few things, and then I'm out here tonight. The first thing I want you to realize about commitment is that it's not convenient. Okay? You've got to do it anyway, even when you don't feel like it. There's something called, the law of reciprocity. What does that mean? It means that it isn't only about what you get, right? It's also about what you give. And tonight I'm just going to use relationships because that's what everyone can kind of relate to, right? A relationship. We've all been in them. Some of y'all might have been in a few, or y'all might be in a few right now, right? But basically, with a commitment, right? It's not all about what you get out of the relationship. It's about what you give to the relationship. That's the only way it really works, right? When you give, you receive. The same thing here in your business. If you go out here and give this business all you got, it'll all be worth it, right? The second thing I want you to think about is I want you to write could be. Okay, so on your sheet of paper, you should have commitment, then you should have convenience. It's not convenient. Then I want you to write on another line, could be. What does that mean? See, guys, you'll never know what you could be until you give this business all you got. You never know if you could be, if you could be a top producer in Novae. You never know if you could be a $10,000 a month earner if you don't give it all you got. Because if you only give it a little bit, it's only going to pay you a little bit. And I believe in every one of you guys on the line because you're here at 10 o'clock on a Thursday night where you could be doing anything. But you are committed, but you've got to raise that level of belief, okay, so that you can start to walk into your full potential and really, really become everything that you could be. And last thing is this, conviction, okay? Commitment equals conviction. And I don't mean conviction like you're locked up, okay? Conviction means that if you are truly committed and you are convicted by what you do, everyone around you can see your light. Everyone around you can see your level of commitment. See, one of the things I'm sure each and every one of you guys on this training call knows is that I'm committed to my business because it exudes from me, right? And that's the level you want to get to. You want to be so committed to Novae that everyone around you can see it. I want you to be so committed to your business, right? Even if it isn't if it isn't only your Novae business, right? No matter what it is, if you're doing hair, if you're a chef, if you've got, a construction company, if you're doing real estate, whatever it is that you're doing and you want to be the best at it, you got to commit. Okay? So I want you to start committing, so that others can see and believe in your commitment. All right? So before I get out of here, guys, we're going to run through those real quick. You just got to be, as far as commitment, it's not convenient. Okay? When you commit, you truly start to understand all you could be. And when you are convicted and you're 100% all in, others will be able to see your light shine, from miles away. So guys, ask yourself, how committed am I to my business? And what can I do to step that up? All right, guys, that's all I got for you guys tonight. I hope that was valuable. Okay, I'm going to pass the torch on now to Coach Jamal Flono. This guy is phenomenal, man. He's the life of the party, but he's also really a student of the game. I'm so impressed with him every time. This guy studies, and it's like he's got his doctorate in this compensation plan. He's got his doctorate degree in this business. And that's what it takes to really succeed on a high level. So I know that this guy is someone who can give you all the keys to really grow your business. So I'm going to step out of the way and go ahead and pass it on to Mr. Jamal Flono. Are you there, sir?
All right, so Sophie, first of all, I appreciate you for that wonderful, amazing introduction. You know what I'm saying? I definitely want to get back to you. You know what I'm saying? Those are two powerful keys. We're talking about commitment and being, what's the other C you use?
Commitment and convicted.
Exactly. I ain't want to trip up my word. Okay. So with that being said, guys, I'm gonna ask y'all a question. You know, my training's not gonna be that long. I just want to make sure Coach Bowens has some time. If somebody hit Coach Bowens back up, because I think he might have lost signal or something. Hit him back up, let him know we still in here. All right, so real quick, guys. Let me ask y'all a question. I need a couple people to unmute their line when I ask this question. Y'all know how I do. All right, so let me ask you a question. Did you get started to start a business or to start a hustle? Like, are we in business or are we in just in hustle?
Start a business.
In business.
We had to have a business, right?
Both.
I say, all right then.
Both.
Okay. Look, write this down. Go ahead and meet your line back. Write this down, y'all. And make sure everybody mute. Okay, cool. I can make more money in my business by helping more people make money in my business. I know it's a tongue twister, but I can make more money in my business by helping more people make money in my business. See, a lot of us, we hustle, you know what I'm saying? We focus on getting these customers. We're like, look, I gotta get this money, right? I gotta get this money right now. So I get that. I understand y'all be on the Birdman hands. You know, I gotta get this money, right? You know what I'm saying? A lot of us hustle, you know, so we sign up 5, 10 customers a month. And, you know, and we're not really recruiting anybody because, like, I ain't got to recruit, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm getting this money. But there's one thing about it, you have to build a sales team. You have to build an organization. You're going to make a lot more money by building an organization than just by recruiting customers, by bringing in customers. You can focus on the customers. That's cool. But that will never, ever, ever get you wealth. If you're just bringing in customers, all you have is a job. You don't have a business. You just have a job. So something else I want y'all to write down. What starts off hard becomes easy. And what starts off easy becomes hard. I know we got a lot of new faces on here tonight, guys. But I'm telling y'all right now, what starts off hard becomes easy. And what starts off easy becomes hard. So it's money math time. Y'all know how I like to do money math, right? I like to do these numbers. I love doing the numbers, right? It makes it real simple. So I'm gonna draw a picture with these numbers real quick. So let's say you're one of these guys who, one of these ladies who can bring in 10 customers per month, right? And I want y'all to do the math on this. If you're somebody who bring in 10 customers per month, or you got 10 people that brings in 5 customers per month, who's making more money today? That's a question. I want somebody to answer.
Say that again.
If you bring in 10 customers per month yourself, or you got 10 people on your team bringing in 5 customers per month, who brings in more money today?
That brings your team.
No.
Your team brings.
No, because you don't get paid up front when your team brings in 5 customers, do you?
Well, you getting paid there.
I'm saying, what I'm saying is, all right, I got you. I got you, bro. I got you. I'm gonna explain a little simple. All right, so when you bring in 10 customers, you make $1,000 this month, right? But if you got a team of 10 people that bring in 5 customers, you don't get paid any upfront bonuses. Y'all understand that, right? So right now, today, you're making more money because you brought in 10 customers, right? All right, so let's fast forward a year. Right? Let's fast forward a year. 12 months from now. If your same team, if you're still bringing 10 people per month, but let's say you bring in 15 people. You're a rock star. You bring in 15 people per month. But your team is still on you still got 10 people on your team. They're bringing in 5 customers per month. What's making you more money? Your team or you? Your team, right?
Team, yeah.
Right, because you can pay residual. Now we're talking about we're talking about over 10,000 volume in your organization. That's over $2,000 per month. So even if you're bringing in 15 people, you're only making $1,500 per month. Does that make sense? You make more money by helping your team make more money. Like, that's why I always say, do something today that your future you will be proud of. Like, that goes over a lot of people's head, but that's what I mean when I say that. By you taking this kind of action today, by you being your organization today, it's going to affect you 2 years from now. Because that same team doing that, all that compounds, now guess what happened? You're making $10,000 per month 2 years later because you helped your team make money. Now, I'm not saying don't bring in customers. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is make sure we don't stay in a mode where we're not trying to help people make money. We're only focusing on us, because then you're actually losing money, because it started out easy, but it's going to be hard because you're going to be tired of working like that. But it's going to start off hard right now. It's going to become easy because 2 years from now, when you got 100 people in your organization, it's all bringing in 5, 6, 7 customers a month. Now you're making $10,000, $15,000 per month. It's going to be a lot easier, won't it?
While you're sleeping.
I'm telling you. So that's why I got, man, like I said, do something today that your future you will be proud of. So with that being said, I had to make sure he was back on the line. I want to bring a guy to the line right now. This guy is tremendous. He knows 100% of the correct information. He helps out so many people. Like, he's always raising his hand to help somebody, even when he don't get paid. And that's one people that I definitely know that you really have to inspire to be alike, aspire to be alike, you know what I'm saying, especially in his business. Maybe not his personal life, you know, he be turning up a lot, but in the same token, ain't nothing wrong with turning up. With that being said, I'm going to bring it to the line, Coach Tony Bowens. Are you on the line, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, take it away.
Okay. Can y'all hear me? I'm on my Bluetooth.
Loud and clear.
Okay, perfect. All right. And so, tonight, guys, I wanted to talk about, like a lot of times Sophia and Jamal are really good. Sophia's great with mindset. Jamal is just amazing with numbers. You know, I focus more so on skill set, right? And so tonight, with the skill set piece, I want to talk about your elevator pitch. And so, because I meet a lot of people and they're like, what do you say to people? Well, the goal is to say the least as possible, getting the most interested with saying the least as possible. All right. And because you want to let the tools do the talking and your experts do the talking, because that's the point of having experts and tools. And so, a lot of people are nervous to talk to people because they just don't know what to say. And then people, it's just like, I don't want to fumble over the words, or I don't want to mistake it or whatever. And so Advanced Sales Mastery in January with Mr. Ali, which make sure you catch the next one. It's a Novae University event. But at Advanced Sales Mastery, we talked about an elevator pitch. And the whole goal, especially when you're out talking to people, when you're out talking to somebody and you're piquing their interest, the goal is to get their information. So you want to say a whole bunch by saying little at all, and ultimately getting their information. So if you hand out a business card and you're not getting their business card, or you're not exchanging their number for your business card, then you're not successfully piquing interest. But I want to give you guys my elevator pitch, and kind of give you guys maybe a generic specifically for Novae money. And so elevator pitch is like a quick spiel. I've had people go through like whole presentations when they ask like how does this work or what's going on. And so my elevator pitch is somebody asks me, hey, Tony Bowens, what do you do? I help people. I'm a professional problem solver. I help people solve problems in their finances in regards to personal financial success and credit restoration. Would you like to know more? And they say, oh, nah, I don't want to hear nothing about credit restoration or personal financial success. Oh, well, cool. Or if they say, yeah, I want to know more. Okay, well, here's my business card. Do you have one? And guess what I have with me? My business card. Here's my business card. Do you have one? And if they say no, oh, it's cool. Well, here, what's your number? And I just go straight into my phone and type it in, and now I got a quality lead. You see, I didn't go through the whole spiel. They don't even know what company I work with. They don't even know if I sit at the kitchen table, if I got an office space where I do it myself, if I got a computer screen. They don't know what I do. They just know that I help people solve problems with their credit and with their personal finances. And a lot of times that right there, just that little bit right there will pique somebody's interest enough to get the correct information. A generic Novae money elevator pitch is, I don't know if you guys seen that poster I created, but it has like 4 stats on the line. It's like 4 stats for Novae money: A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, 1-step autonomous, in business 13 years. No, excuse me, a million items deleted. Yeah, I ain't put that on there. So it's A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau. What is A+ rated? I keep getting Snapchats. I'm sorry. A+ rated, a million items deleted, completely autonomous, and only $29 a month. Right? And so those are 4 stats. If you can run through those 4 stats in the elevator, guys, you should be able to pique somebody's interest and get them on the info line and on the phone with an expert. And those 4 stats are, so it's like, hey, Tony, tell me about this credit restoration thing. Oh, well, listen, I don't have all the details, but a little bit about it. Company has A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. They've deleted a million items over the last 4 years. It's completely autonomous, and they only charge $29 a month. If you give me some information, I can give you more exactly how the process works. Right? And so I can pretty much leave it right there. Anybody have any questions about that? Cause
Q&A time.
I got
okay. Oh yeah, okay. And let me close it out. My bad. But yeah. So and when you're doing that, like I said, you just want to do the least. You want to talk as little as possible just to get the information. Then let the tool do the talking. But yeah, who got a question about what I just ran through?